Angel Reese has put out footage of her working out in the gym. It's just a few seconds, like 9 seconds. Now, remember, Angel Reese has said to us that people are not just watching basketball for one player, they're watching because of me too.
While Angel Reese rushed out a chaotic 9-second gym clip, the Indiana Fever took a more intentional approach, releasing full practice footage featuring Caitlin Clark and their newly drafted rookies. This wasn't a mashup of random drills. It was a display of sharp ball handling, smooth transitions, clear communication, and locked-in game-ready focus, all within 48 hours of team integration. One side is chasing quick clout with shaky footage. The other is laying the foundation for real chemistry and long-term success.
So the Indiana Fever lads just released workout footage of their rookies. They finally have released footage of their rookies playing.
Here's the real question. Don't rush your answer, because what you're about to see makes things obvious. If you're excited about the Fever this season, sound off in the comments. I've already caught the Fever. Now think, who would you trust with your future? The player fully locked in on building something real, or the one more focused on curating a camera-ready image?
One person to beat. Tough.
Okay, that's all we get to see. 9 seconds. And in these 9 seconds, we can see that there's some work to be done.
What really caught my attention in Angel Reese's 10-second clip was the absence of any real competitive fire. Just a few awkward shots and some sloppy footwork. Honestly, the whole video felt less like a genuine training session and more like a staged photo op, more focused on chasing clicks than actually putting in the work.
Angel Reese, nothing but net. Let's get it! Bang! She finally did it. She shot enough bricks that she was able to build her very first home. Congratulations, all by age 22. Bang! Take a look back brick by brick and how we got here. The jab that no one falls for. Bang! How about the pick and pop where none of them drop? What is she gonna do? Shoot another long two? Bang! I'm gonna teach a class on where to shoot the basketball from, and you will learn not to shoot from here on day 1, okay? Bang!
In contrast, the Indiana Fever made a clear statement with their full practice footage. Featuring newcomers Michaela Timpson and Caitlin Clark, these rookies didn't just show up. They were fully engaged from the start. Caitlin's caught vision and stood out as she threaded passes through tight spaces and dictated the tempo with the poise of a veteran. No gimmicks or flashy edits, just pure high-level basketball. Bree Hall and Yvonne Eam showcased what real preparation looks like. Sharp ball movement, intelligent decision-making, and disciplined rotations on both sides of the floor.
Let's just take a look at the hour workout right here. Let's take a look at the workout. So you've got Aaliyah Boston immediately going and talking with Michaela Timpson. Immediately. And there is Yvonne Ejim and Bree Hall. So the 3 of them are here. So running the pick and roll, which hopefully they do run a bit of. Ejim, open layup. Okay, Bree Hall with some post work. Spot up shooting. In fairness, that is what Bree Hall, if she does make the team, is going to do. Oh. Did we just see that? Obviously, there is the pick and roll. But did we just see the athletic Michaela Timpson? She just caught a lob. She's out here catching lobs in this workout footage.
In contrast, the Indiana Fever made a clear statement with their full practice footage. Featuring newcomers Michaela Timpson and Caitlin Clark, these rookies didn't just show up. They were fully engaged from the start. Caitlin's caught vision and stood out as she threaded passes through tight spaces and dictated the tempo with the poise of a veteran. No gimmicks or flashy edits, just pure high-level basketball. Bree Hall and Yvonne Eam showcased what real preparation looks like. Sharp ball movement, intelligent decision-making, and disciplined rotations on both sides of the floor.
What you're doing in your workout is important, but I gotta say this, who's working with you is also important. I don't know who the young man is working with Angel. I don't know if he's a part of the Sky organization or not. My guess is he's not. My hope is he's not, because there are things that need to be corrected, and instead I'm hearing him give like the nod, giving the praise to what she's doing.
This isn't the road to greatness. It's a shortcut to watching a social media brand crumble once real competition steps in. True athletes need tough, no-nonsense coaching, not praise for every dribble. Right now, Angel is being groomed to stay popular online, not to excel against WNBA-level talent. The real question is, when the pressure is on and the games matter, will she step up, or will she collapse when image and hype no longer shield her?
You hear the guy say tough when she puts up a shot, makes the shot, tough. That's, his way of saying that's hot, that's right on, that's knocking it down, that's the way to do it. Whatever you want to say in the way of praise. But he really needs to be correcting Angel's form.
What makes the Indiana Fever camp stand out is its focused, meticulous approach, especially during evening practices. Every pick and roll is executed with clear intent, and each fast break is handled with precision. Yvonne Edgum powered to the rim with confidence. Finishing like a seasoned pro, Bree Hall sharpened her mid-range game and spot-up threes, while Michaela Timpson played with fearless energy, catching lobs with the authority of a veteran. Nothing about the session felt like a routine. Every drill had a purpose. Every rep worked toward a greater goal. These players aren't just going through the motions. They're laying the foundation for something real.
Good shot there by Bree Hall. Again, near 40% shooter. She's catching lobs. Pull-up midi from Yvonne Edgum. Bree Hall to the basket, but yeah. So Cait and Clark working. Are they all working as rollers? You never know. Maybe some guard-to-guard screen roll actions are going to be happening.
Meanwhile, in Angel's world, we see a few random jump shots in an empty gym. No coach present, no adjustments being made, and no real sense of urgency. One side is chasing Instagram moments, while the other is focused on preparing for something far more significant. The season hasn't even begun, but the difference in dedication and purpose is already evident.
Okay, so I want you to just take a look at her form. I'm going to go back just a little bit. All right, so this arm here, this is her left arm. I'm right-handed, so when I demonstrate something, it's going to be the opposite for me because I'm right-handed. But you can see this arm right here is pretty good. The shooting arm, which would be her left arm, I always say it's kind of like a waiter carrying a tray. The off arm, which is really supposed to guide the other one, is a problem. As you can see, it totally covers her face. It's crossed over her face, which is odd.
Then there's Angel's shooting form, something any skilled coach would address right away. Her follow-through is unsteady, her elbow flares out, and her wrist snaps inward, instead of guiding the ball with control. If you've ever wondered why her shots often miss the mark, this is the key issue.
And then her palm is facing her on the inside, which is kind of weird. I don't know how you do that. So it's crossed over her face, over her eyes, as you can see. And this is here, and it's like this on the ball. Like I said, it's the reverse because she's left-handed, but it's just an odd way to shoot the basketball with her elbow all the way out here.
At the WNBA level, details like these can make all the difference. They often determine whether a shot falls or misses. But Angel Reese isn't being held accountable for those mistakes. And that's a ticking time bomb, waiting to detonate when she faces real defensive pressure. In those moments, her follower count won't save her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's game speaks volumes. Watch her catch a pass. Sharp, efficient, with no wasted motion. It's instinctive, a product of countless hours of real, raw practice. Every move she makes on the court is built on repetition and discipline, not designed for the camera. She doesn't need any theatrics. Her game speaks for itself.
Michaela Timpson still goes up and grabs. There's another defender there. You know what? Never doubt the real point guard. Never doubt that. If you're throwing it too much towards the left hand, there is another defender coming in here. So never doubt Caitlin Clark. That's bad by me. But a good catch. A very, very good catch. Getting it down, butting it back up. A very solid catch.